Yes. Okay. I dug that. That was pretty.
Aye.
I dug that a lot. Thank y'all for being here. All right, man. It's time. Time to start up that first seggy.
Time to shit on some fucking quotes.
They better come with that fire.
They better do it.
If they're just fake Instagram bullshit, we're going to call it just
or if
that.
you just pulling shit out from fucking people saying shit, like that's not a quote. That's just
trying to
someone
quote somebody in
said
an interview.
something.
Yes, leave them alone.
It's got to be memorable to be a quote.
Yeah, well, and I think intentional. Let them bitches mean to say
it.
Y'all can't be quoting my freestyles. Everything on here is freestyles. You can't be like, oh, he said. It's like, come on, man, chill out. I was freestyling.
Yeah, that's.
Well, unless it's really genius.
Well, there's meaning behind your words, but your words are, you're just, it's like you're finding words. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but see, it's cool for me to do it, but don't write it down and throw it on an inspirational quote website unless it's really far. You know what? Just prove it through me.
So the only way it works is they have to quote it and then quote it to us, and we not realize that it's something that you said and it work.
Hold on, say it again.
Like they have to quote it, right? Give it to, like, they have to come back later to us and tell us that quote, like use that line and quote it to us.
Right.
And we'll see if it's good.
They gotta look for the head nod or the
yeah, then it's okay.
Okay, guy.
It's like, I get you.
All right, I'm looking up Eastern inspirational quotes, bro.
Ooh.
We're gonna piss off somebody.
Like,
you know what?
So like, what are we classifying? What is
420 Eastern wisdom idea? Oh, Eastern wisdom ideas.
I was just like, I'm just like curious. Like, first of all,
what counts as Eastern?
Eastern, yeah. What are these websites? How racy are we gonna get on these websites that are classified as Eastern?
Man, I mean, you know me, pretty racy is probably the answer.
I'm just like curious, like what this how racy this website's gonna be.
Yeah.
Also, though, it's like I'm not gonna know who any of these people are because they're like from a different country.
Mahatma Gandhi, Confucius.
Okay, I guess.
Gautama Buddha, you know all these people.
That's where we're gonna go with Eastern, is that we have went to India.
Yeah, it looks like it. Guys, this is our after mantras and opening and talking and all that, we do uninspirational quotes, and it's that part of the show where you better come with that fire. And listen. Y'all give y'all's thoughts on the quotes. Feel free to give a quote, but if you give us a quote in the comments, and Nader, don't you apologize for being late. It's so early, my beautiful friend. How are you? Him and his brother got on there last night, and we had a good ass time.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. You got a brother. Sweet.
Yeah, and his little brother's a firefighter, and they're both just like really, they're super awesome. Their relationship
that's cool as fuck.
And
thank you. Tell your brother thank you for his service wherever it is, because being a firefighter is kind of dangerous as fuck. Honestly,
it is.
It's like one of those jobs where people kind of take it for granted how dangerous they actually live most of the day.
It is, and Nader remind me of a friend I had in the last town I was at. Anyways, he's just a cool guy, and he streams, and him and his brother stream together. They like
nice.
Here come the boys, and his brother actually even played a song that he had made on the stream.
Was that the guy you were looking at last night when I came down here after you thought you got hacked?
No, that was another guy.
Okay.
That actually had like a music video he sent.
Yeah, nice. Okay. I'm just gonna say one thing.
Good morning, rise and grind, homie. Good morning. This is uninspirational quotes. Go ahead.
I care what Mahatma Gandhi probably said some fire shit at some point. I'm gonna say that. I don't give two shits what Confucius said.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people make fun of Confucius, so I guess we'll see if he's coming with them bangers or not.
Because I'm telling you right now, I've like from like all the stupid like old timey shit that I've read, and like about like philosophers and different things like that. Philosophers were just like those. They were the Nates of the party.
Right, a lot of them. Oh my God, I hate and love that you're able to so accurately reference that shit.
I'm sorry, that's the only person that I can think of like in a group at a party where it's like he would have been a philosopher in ye old times.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to be a good one, just be one.
You just gotta be able to say words that confuse people.
Oh, and hey, real quick, excuse me, and Nader, man, yeah, thanks again for hanging out last night. That was a blast. This is like the first.
Do they just stream GTA? Do they stream other things?
No, and Nader's a big Pokemon fan.
Ooh.
I forgot what his brother said he was into, but we were talking. Yeah, me and homie were talking about Arceus Legends. a while earlier, and Nader.
I've been wanting to do another Nuzlocke at some point soon.
Woo.
I would like to do it like on a newer game though. Like I want to emulate a newer game.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Or like I saw like somebody do a Soul Link Nuzlocke.
Yes. I was telling you about those. There's a bunch of ones like that where like they're very weird rules, but it's very fun when you do it with two people like that. It's like a difficult thing. It's like like I don't know if you've looked into the rules on a Soul Link. It's pretty crazy.
No, I did. I'm game, homie. And look, this is the first beat we made this morning. I told you we do music. Listen to this shit. This is so vibey. There are times to run away, but there are things that are worth the wait, There are times to run away, but there are things that are worth the wait, that are worth the wait, that are worth the wait. Anyway, sorry, I wanted to share that with you.
I'm also just gonna be over here looking up who the people are on these quotes. Like, what the fuck is Zen proverb?
A Zen, yeah, I think that's their way of saying we're not sure. It
was a random
Buddhist church somewhere.
It was a philosopher somewhere that came over and said some random bullshit. He had no name.
All right, let's see what we got. Okay, this is the part of the show. Everything's under scrutiny. Good luck, you Eastern fucks. I thought I was a Middle Eastern man for so long. I am not. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. All right, the obstacle is the path.
Yeah.
I think we're really stretching it with words here.
I understand what they were going for here, and I feel like this Zen proverb, as they put it, because they can't give us a name for a person, because this was, I assume, and this is the one problem with a lot of, I'm going to assume a lot of these.
He's nuts.
You know what's really funny is I'm probably getting my aunt is giving me a thing similar to the thing you have of that little keyboard thing.
The Korg?
The Korg.
Yeah.
She's giving me one of those. Yeah.
Nice.
And I was just like, oh wow, that's cool.
You can make some sounds up there. Sit around while you're doing it. That's excellent.
Well, I was like, that's cool because I can use the buttons on it for a soundboard thing like that for like different noises and things during my stream because it's got pad buttons.
Oh, you can set it up as a controller.
Yeah. But I was also thinking of it, as sounds for like when I go on break, like I can make little beats and things for like when I do like excellent. In between breaks and shit.
Man, you've helped me a bunch. I've been more than happy to get up there. I actually have a loop pedal. You can have a pedal on the ground.
I would actually be interested you show me a couple things like how to do different things on it.
I have a looper that's completely different than this station. It's just a pedal. The whole thing's in the pedal.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had 3 of them. I hooked them all up, and each had a soundboard hooked up to it. It was lit, but I could show you.
Yeah, I would just be interested to show me because that is still the one thing. I have lived here for so long. I have seen you show so many people your whole station.
You've not made a loop
I've literally
yet.
watched
Jesus
you
Christ.
buy things for your station, and I have never seen how to use it.
All right, we're gonna get you on making a loop. We gotta remember. We need to do it just like at the end of this episode. We're gonna be like, okay, let's make a beat.
I've lived here for 5 years now.
Yeah, but this has only been a thing for 8 months, maybe.
Yeah. I just mean like anytime you've ever done anything on it. I've literally been. Before living here, I've been to your other studios. Never seen you do like I've never been standing right there and like actually seen you you tell me how these things work.
That is excellent. Not many people get like a thorough explanation, but I have let a lot of people like make a beat to kind of get the vibe for it.
I would be interested to try that. Like I've never.
Well, you know what we should do? You're DMing tomorrow night, and the game doesn't start till 10:30.
Oh yeah, I'm down to try.
We should sit and make a couple of beats. Yeah, trying it, having so much fun.
Nice.
So much fun. He's talking about 8 months, still going strong. The stream is 6-7 months now. But we were talking about the loop station. But yes, thank you, man. We're having so much fucking fun.
I think I've been going like a year and a half.
And this is our newest segment, our Friday night music thing. Yeah, hey Ben, please, if you haven't already, and Nader and everyone else, Billy, anyone else, Alpha Artorius, that's his Twitch handle as well. He's a very educational, very friendly streamer, and he's on Grand Theft Auto and shit too. We be chopping it up.
Yeah.
All right, so the obstacle is the path. I feel like they were reaching right there.
Yeah,
it's like it wants to be smart, but it's
we
not.
got distracted from it. I feel like they said like this is like, you know, it's like this came from a different language, so they said like a full thing, and this is us translating this to English.
Right. They're like, it's like
yeah, this is all we can get.
The obstacle is the path. Is basically what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's like, are you sure?
No, I don't think that's what he said. I feel like he said
it's like the path is the path, and there's obstacles on the path. Because here's the thing: if the obstacle is the path, you can't have a path on the path.
Yeah,
you can, but it's a path off.
I'm sorry,
that's not the same thing as an obstacle.
But you're laying face down on the ground. Is what you're doing. Like this is your obstacle is you didn't actually get up. Like, you know, it's like you're just
you didn't get up. All right, so you fail random Zen proverb. All right, be the change you want to see. Okay.
I've seen that one on shirts and shit. I've seen this quote before.
It's a good one. It's true. Don't wait on anybody else.
Yeah, be what you gotta do it. Just do it, Nike.
Wherever you go with all your heart. What the fuck does that mean?
Always.
What the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna take half my heart. Come on. I don't have to do this.
Yeah, I think I get what Confucius was trying to mean. And once again, this is one of those where they need the full thing he said.
Yes.
Like,
well, it's just like this would be like how Nate. This would be a Nate thing.
Yes, because like
wherever you go with all your heart.
And he wouldn't have said this like it wouldn't have been like he said this just sitting there by him. Like it was like he started the conversation with this. He's been talking for 20 minutes, and then said this.
Right. They like.
And this was just like this bomb in the middle of everything, and he continues on.
Boo. Okay. Silence is a true friend who never betrays.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, that's a lie.
That is a lie. Silence is your worst enemy.
It can be. Listen, there are times where you definitely just need to like.
It can be a friend.
Get away from
but it can
silence
also
in your own thoughts.
Literally stab you multiple times.
Yes.
In one session.
Sometimes because you'll dwell on shit. If you just get too silent with your thoughts, you could just sit there and dwell on shit.
What's funny with that, I was literally thinking of it a minute ago on that last beat you did, where I'm sitting here like, and I'm like, God, I normally use music as like a time to like sit in my own brain sometimes.
Right, yeah.
And so when something gets too vibey or like the words you're saying like get weird, like a weird impactful meaning, I'm just sitting here just like, okay, out of my head, gotta get out of my head. And I'm not even sitting in silence. There's
but used to getting lost in that,
yeah, like I'm used to that, like getting lost in like a beat or something, just like sitting there thinking in my own brain.
I ain't mad at it. There's also a time for silence, but a true friend who never betrays, I think that's going a bit far.
Yeah. Hoopla.
Yo, this is Broken 88, I think.
Another GTA friend?
Another GTA friend. Good morning, Omar. I'm so glad you're making it. Look, I'm showing everybody. This is a beat I made earlier. Listen. This morning, it was like our first full song we made. There are times to run away, but there are things that are worth the wait, There are times. Anyways, good morning, Omar. How are you? I was like, see, I do music. I told you. Yeah, no. Omar said, yay! Omar, like, legitimately had, like, a bunch of crazy shit pop on the screen. He's like, that was my cat. And we were like, no, it wasn't. And then, like, we hung out, like, for, like, 30 minutes. And then he showed me an example of what happened. It's like, damn, maybe it was your cat.
That's so funny.
Thank you so much. Good morning, Omar. And if you don't like your little Peach character down there, I can show you how to change her. We started out this show. This is our newest show. We have a music show that started on Friday night called Strange Streams. And this is our Tuesday morning show. It's actually the newest segment to the stream period.
Yeah, this is our new thing. And what's luckily enough is you guys got here after we're fully awake.
Yay, we're in it.
Like, you know, it's like we're already past the first song, so we
had some coffee, and then we had our morning mantra. Boom! What time is it where you're at, Omar?
Yeah, I'm curious, because it's fucking 12 for us.
Yeah, bro. This is a segment called Uninspirational Quotes.
Yep.
And you can give us a quote if you want, Omar, but it's going to be under scrutiny.
Yeah, we're going to scrutinize it because I just got to say, Confucius sucks. Like,
he ain't hitting those bangers today. Neither is the Buddha,
also,
really.
I'm really enjoying what they consider Eastern right now. So we've got India.
9 a.m. wide awake.
Like, we've got India, then
vibing.
Ye old Confucius from Babylon times, really far ago.
I'm trying to remember his time period. Noon is a great time to wake up. Nice. I get to do that 2 or 3 times a week. Me and my wife switch out the schedule. It's so nice.
I see Lao Tzu down there.
We're getting to him. All right, let's see this. The gift of truth excels all other gifts. No, telling the truth is wonderful, but a child can do it. Motherfucker, you know what a child can't do? Puzzles. Or engineering, or geometry, or people coordinating. The gift of truth excels all other gifts. Shut the fuck up, Buddha.
Also, Guatma Buddha, Mr. Buddha.
She watches the kids in the morning, but she's on the Friday night stream. Go ahead.
He did not have an imagination because, I would have rather had flying as a gift, right? I'd
all other gifts is like, come on, bro. Right. Telepathy, anything.
Give me a tail like a monkey so I can pick things up. I would have loved to have evolved to still have a tail, a prehensile tail. That'd be awesome.
That would be legitimate.
Fucking another hand. No thumb, though.
I gotta bring Funeral Funkles down. I realize I cut her head off. Yeah, no, that's lame. Sorry, not digging that one.
Yeah.
Not digging that one at all.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's okay.
You grabbed it. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Guys, they're not coming with it yet. Y'all are seeing this bullshit I'm being handed. It ain't my fault. They're not coming with it. Nothing inspirational about these guys. Y'all want to try y'all's hand at it? Usually we found a couple of them. Typically.
I'm sure we'll find one at some point in here.
I got to. We can't. I don't want this to all be negative ones. They're lame. Let's see. Not negative, but lame. All right, Gautama. I feel like the Gautama in Jesus, and I'm sorry if I offend you. I really, really don't give a fuck, but I'm sorry. No, I don't want your feelings to be hurt. But there's a couple of people, all of America, a lot of places in Europe, a lot of places in Asia are followers of Jesus and the Buddha. And it's like, man, as a government, that's definitely the hero you want to perpetuate. You want to be like, hey guys, everyone should be like the Buddha and the Gandhi, the pacifist, Martin Luther King. Be like that guy. You won't get a Malcolm X day. You'll get a Martin Luther King day.
It was still it's always been the major thing to me that for one thing, the Buddha is very easily provable that he was actually alive. He's a real person,
Yeah.
He didn't die that long ago.
The Buddha?
The Buddha
predates Jesus.
Oh, right.
500 years.
I'm thinking of the other guy.
Oh, Gandhi. Yeah, that motherfucker was 60.
But it's these characters, and it was the one thing that made when I first got out of believing in Christianity and things like that, was that a lot of countries, it's like a base thing to just teach your children that these fake things are such powerful beings.
Right, to give something else power. And that's the thing. Whenever the thing that you're giving power is the ultimate pacifist.
Yeah.
It's that's a good way to keep people docile. Make them look up to a pacifist.
They do it not in religion though. It's Santa Claus, old Saint Nick.
Oh, PGG,
old
PG
Easter,
God.
the old Easter Bunny for some reason. All these characters that you're raised to teach your kids that these fake things are real. So they get used to being a real fake thing, and then you're also oh, guess what? Here's Jesus. This guy we can't actually tell you if he actually existed or not.
Jesus is turn the other cheek, and I'm slave mentality. Listen, most of the time Jesus is vibey, and I'm not hating on Jesus or people who love Jesus. Jesus is another cool dude. There's lots of philosophers. But I'm a conspiracy theorist, and there's definitely good. I think there's definitely good reason to have a pacifist ass motherfucker be who everybody looks up to.
I'm sure he was,
but maybe I'm wrong.
Called a saint because he was made a saint. That's what a thing can happen. You can become a saint.
I don't think he was ever sainted actually by the Catholics. That's interesting.
I don't think he was actually. Now that I'm thinking,
Saint Jesus. Is there a Saint Jesus?
I don't think that actually happened. Yeah, I don't.
Because they canonize or whatever. They like make you an official saint. You have to have proof of 2 miracles, or like witness 2 miracles.
And that's the whole thing.
And they gotta like vote you in or some shit.
That's the whole story of Jesus. I remember being in those plays when they disavowed Jesus. Like, they washed their hands clean of him. So he's not, like, they disavowed all of his miracles and all that shit.
Interesting. Who did that?
I don't remember the guy's name. I was never that guy. I was always the guy that was standing next to him.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Is this you saying in church in a play? Or?
Yeah, in the Easter plays. Like,
yes, Pontius Pilate.
Pontius Pilate,
the Roman.
When they do the whole thing, like, he washes his hands clean of him. And
he's like, this man's blood is not on my hands.
There's like a whole nother part of that ceremony of that meaning, of the meaning of it being like, they're saying Jesus like is no longer like he's no longer part of the church, like he's no longer any of this.
Oh, see, I'm not familiar with that. I remember Pilate.
Like as
far as biblically,
I just remember it being a thing. Like that was like the whole thing that like they're disavowing him of being like anything considered like part of any Catholic scenario or Christianity being a thing.
Yeah, we'd have to look into that. The Catholics are such an interesting sect of Christianity, and I ain't hating on none of these people, guys. I was a Christian for a long time. I've got real close Christian friends. I respect all walks of life.
Everything is.
But yeah, when something sus, I'm gonna say it. I'm just, I just share my opinion. It ain't gotta be right.
All right.
And I'm cool with hearing all of them.
Yeah.
All right. Now, number 6, and Nader said he agrees with, when anger rises, think of the consequences. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. It's not terrible advice.
I'll agree with that one, Confucius. That's not bad advice,
it's not bad, but I will say it's basic. But you're right. You should do this. You should do this. Look at these. Who put together this bullshit? Who put together this bullshit? So thank you, Confucius. That is some good practical advice. You're right, brother. Number 7. Mm-hmm. The gift of truth excels all other gifts.
That's the same guy. It's the same. That is the same quote from the. I swear to Christ, I bet.
Number 5 and number 7 are the same.
I bet those come from the same line. Like I bet, like he was talking and those 2 lines are in the same talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's saying some bullshit.
Oh, that's hilarious. and they quoted him twice.
Yeah.
That's so funny. How the fuck y'all doing out there, by the way?
How the fuck did they quote?
Well, I'm trying to find a quote that I really agree with before I move on to another song. Like, I agree. I'm trying to be inspired. You know what I mean? This is...
We'll find one.
That inspires me. That I walk around the rest of the day like, you know what? I'm glad I heard that.
I'm kind of skimming these, and these don't look too good.
And thank you for y'all's participation. Let's see. The gift of truth... Okay, that's right.
It's so bad. It's the same thing.
Study the past if you would define the future.
I'm confused.
Yeah, that's this little word salad there. I'm not sure what's happening. Study the past if you would define the future.
Is that where the word confused come from?
I don't know. Why don't you look that up, G? That is absolutely possible.
I was trying to make a thing off of his name and confused, but then I just realized it just kind of makes confused if you try to say it a weird way.
This is something I wish if Lunatic was still in the chat. I bet he would know.
I think they're still here. They're working. You know what I mean? Like they're working right now, aren't they?
Who?
Don't they work at home?
Yes.
So they might be working and they just might not be able to chat.
Confused just. Hello.
I know.
Kaylee.
I have an online friend that works from home, and when he's like working, he can't chat. Like his computer is like they do a thing where the work monitors the computer screen. So,
right.
Like, he can't chat on his computer when he's doing.
Right,
things.
but sitting there listening.
Yeah.
Like Kyle be doing.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Let's see.
I'm gonna find out because like I was gonna be like I'm confused-ish, but then it just sounds like confused.
Yes, that is hilarious.
Okay.
Study the past if you define the future. I don't like it. I mean, it's like there's lots of things that studying the past could do, but help you define the future. It can like help you guess the future, define what you hope it'll be. I don't know. This is probably a bad translation as well. You know, that I never thought about it, but that might be the reason a lot of Confucius quotes are bad. Is because he's been quoted for so long. A lot of them could be bad translations.
What is that? What is that game called that you played? I would play it in school. Like kids would play it in school.
Telephone.
Telephone. Yeah. Gets told too many times.
That too, or like I said, just a bad translation in the language.
That's how I feel like a lot of these things are. Is it's like where American, it's like you translate it directly, and then it's someone. It's not really a quote. It's a thing, like where someone is refixing it to make it sound in English normal.
Yes. To translate it, and I don't know what you would call that. All right, man. I was gonna say the East is letting me down, but it's not so much the East as just these motherfuckers are letting me down. Whoever arranged this list of quotes is letting me down big time. I poop on your website. The Random Vibes with the Z.
Hold on a second.
That's dead. What's up?
I gotta ask you, what was Confucius?
He was a philosopher, a Chinese philosopher.
Chinese. Mm-hmm. Okay. I was almost about to be confused with who Confucius was, because like I realize now
Were you thinking like Aristotle?
I was thinking
Plato?
of Aristotle and Plato,
like Greek.
But it's because like that's it. That is a Latin name that we have given Confucius because we don't call him his original Chinese name.
Really?
Yes.
Guys, are y'all hearing this shit? Hold on. Confucius. Yes, he's Chinese, right?
Yeah, it's a Latinization of his name.
What is his name?
Well, his Chinese name is Kung Fuzi.
His name is not Kung Fuzi. I'm just kidding. It probably is. You're right. No, it's a joke.
No, that is his name.
No, like Kung Fu. It's too perfect. It was too perfect.
Also, Confuzi. Confuse, Kung Fuzi.
Get out of here. Get out of here. What the fuck? That's hilarious.
That's like how Americans would say it. It's like Conque is his name. Like Q-I-U. Yeah.
And does Confucius though? Is that that Latin term? It's not related to confusion at all?
It's it's the thing of where the Latin term for confusion came first, and then Latin people like that area of people where they spoke it gave him that name from confusion, from his name, and gave him the name Confucius from that name.
From confusion though?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So Confucius
is got that name from their word for confusion.
Right.
Because like their word for confusion doesn't exactly mean like how we see confusion nowadays. Like the original Latin term of it is spelled Confucius, like Confusus.
Interesting.
With like all little like lines and shit over all those things.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. But it is it's like it's just a Latin word. Like it was an original Latin word. And it meant, its Latin roots were, what was it? To like group together, to mingle together was what they're like. It started like as confunder and then became its participle Confucius, what also gave the English term to pour or make libations.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, it's very weird.
There's a little history lesson on Confucius I did not expect.
I did not know that, I didn't know that they made his name off of that. I thought his name was Confucius. Like I've always thought his name was that.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
His name is Kung
Fui.
Kung Fuzi.
God damn it. All right, we're not gonna get inspired. I'm gonna read these last two.
We're learning.
And I don't know why they're putting Alan Watts.
Wait, what?
I love Alan Watts, but I'm pretty sure he's an American philosopher.
Hold on. Yeah. What?
Unless, don't get me wrong, he kicked it with some Eastern people. I don't know what they.
Yes, but is he like transposed American, where like he came and became an American?
I don't know. I want to know actually because he's a philosopher. Alan Watts is an English philosopher, writer, and speaker known for interpreting the popularized Indian and Chinese traditions. Okay, yeah. So he's definitely into the stuff. But he's not, I don't know if we can count him as Eastern philosophy. He was just inspired by it.
Well, but Eastern, what they consider
Eastern-esque?
What they consider Eastern is Europe, and he was born in Europe.
No, I still think they consider Europe Western. Most of Europe, Western culture.
Huh?
Pretty sure. Hold on. Let me see.
Because we're the West.
Europe considered Western culture. Mm-hmm.
And Europe
and much of the Western Hemisphere is Western in culture.
It's so weird.
Yeah, well, we have their culture.
I would consider.
You know what I mean? Like their culture came here. Western culture set in over here. They're the West and China's the East because there's like a supermass. There's like the them
I would
and
have
Africa
considered
and Eurasia.
That in cowboy days. Like I would have said that they were the West in cowboy days, but in our current day and age, I would call us the West and them the East, because this was probably written by an American.
Yes, but it's just now hitting me that they're probably counting like all of, like it's really just now hitting me that like Europe, Africa, and then Eurasia, Asia, and Europe and Russia. They probably were like looking at it as, really all one big landmass. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of straits and little seas in between.
Yeah.
But no, that's way interesting. That's way interesting. So Europe would be east, or excuse me, the west, and Asia would be the east. You know what I mean? Africa would be the south.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But as an written by an American, I can see how Americans just see everything that's not North America and South America as the West.
Yep.
That's weird.
There we go.
Okay, what did Alan wait, are we on Lao Tzu?
No, we're on Muddy Waters is best cleared by leaving it alone. Firstly, that's some practical advice that I agree with, but I'm not inspired by it. So this site has failed me.
Is that true?
Yeah, sure.
No, but
hold on, what was that? Did somebody?
I think our notification thing's turned off.
No, it said 007.
Oh, someone.
A Nader just something.
I think a Nader subscribed.
Damn it! It's behind the chat. I need to have it above the chat.
Oh, that's funny. Because I saw the little thing go down. It'll pop up in the chat in a second.
Oh, he subscribed. Thank you so much, Nader.
Because
you're so sweet.
The only reason I knew it was a subscribe is because I saw the bitty thing fall in the bit jar, and it was a star.
Yes, a purple star.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll pop up in that chat in a minute.
All right, the East has let us down.
But
boo.
Hold on. There's so much good wisdom. It's an interesting quote.
And they missed it all.
But isn't that wrong?
What?
Muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone. Wouldn't it go stagnant?
No. I mean, if you well, it depends. I guess it depends, because if you step into a muddy puddle or move it around, it gets all cloudy. But if you just let it set, thank you, brother.
It'll separate. Okay. Yeah. I see what it's meaning now.
Yeah, it's practical advice, but
I was also just thinking, like, if you leave water in its place for too long, it'll go stagnant.
Right. It makes me go, yo, it's practical. It's not inspiring. Sorry, guys. All right. It's not the East fault at all. It is the.
Can I just also say number 11's terrible?
Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it.
Yeah, that's bad.
Maybe shrimp see the beauty in it. Shrimp have those weird eyes.
I bet shrimps do see beauty in it.
And everything. Yeah, I bet they do.